Hi everybody. I'm in pain, but I'm really happy too. We've raised $4,262. So I'm really happy about that. I have got 92,369 steps, and so I'm feeling tired, I would say. Sore, yes, but all the pain is worth it, because this well is being funded. You know, we're still not all the way there, but we're making huge progress, and it comes from people just like you guys, just donating $10, $5, $10, $25. It's I know that some people may say, well, that's not a lot of money. It's crucial. Like, it has been just the bulk of the donations. Like, so many people, I have not yet counted how many people have donated. At last count there was 29, but that was a long time ago. So thank you guys. Mr. BB, yes, I'm still at it. I am at 92,450, I think it said 55 steps. I am in pain. I'm trying hard to remember pain is weakness leaving the body. That's what the Marine Corps says. My husband was in the Marine Corps. And so I'm just saying, I'm getting stronger, right? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting stronger mentally and physically. But pain is a funny thing, isn't it, right? It can beat you down. And it can toy with your emotions. But thank you guys for sticking with me. If you're curious I'm gonna wait just a tick before I tell you what the distance is, because it's about to roll over to a more encouraging number for me. So I'll just wait. But so let's see, 92,539 steps, 4,200. Now I've forgotten the number. 4,262, I think, and some odd cents. I'm lucky that I can put two sentences together at this point. But thank you guys so much. This well for the Jezza Kinship in Uganda is it's going to change their life, change their world. And I really appreciate all of you who have donated. Thank you so much. And I forgot to put the donation link, and I don't even know if my husband is on here, but you can find the donation link if you go to my last YouTube live. It's on there. Thank you, Kristen, for your kind words. You guys have been crucial, not donating, okay? And I know, and you guys, it's crazy. You guys, so many of you have donated, and you have shared, and you've been amazing. So thank you. And then also, you've kept me company on this journey, because I was not prepared for this part. I really didn't think it would be this difficult. I was like, I'll just go get my steps in, and it won't be that bad. Mr. BB, you asked how much longer. Well, let's see, 92,697. On a normal day, that'd probably be an hour and a half. But I feel like I'm walking quite a bit slower now. I don't know. Oh man. Okay, so let's see. We'll rest tomorrow, or you get your steps in. Paula, I don't know. Some people have asked me that, and I hadn't even thought, of that. But look, here is my deal with myself has always been, if I am absolutely just sick as a dog, or simply cannot get my steps in, like we had to evacuate for Hurricane Irma last year. I didn't get my steps in. When we moved into our RV, I didn't get my steps in. I mean, it's rare, right, that I don't get my steps in, but I do give myself that. So if it's something where tomorrow I'm super sore, which I have this have this funny feeling that maybe I will be a tiny bit sore. So maybe, I mean, because basically I'm getting in a week's worth of steps in one day. The human body is amazing, though. I'll say that. Like, you think, I mean, I remember when I started walking 6 miles a day, I thought, man, that is a lot of walking. Like, it was so much. And now it's like, wow, I've done a lot more than what I normally do. And that can teach you something about yourself, what you're capable of. Okay, sorry if I'm kind of groaning. I'm trying not to groan, but okay. How much? Oh, I said that. Okay, Mr. BB, are you going to skip the next couple of days regarding 6 mile walk? I'm going to just wait and see. Oh, hey, 43. All right, so we're 43% of the way there. We are getting to halfway there, which then will get us even further. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Jay, can you post the donation button link thingy? I forgot to put it in the description. Okay. Paula, I'm so proud of you. You really have motivated me to get my steps in. Well, thank you, Paula. I'm glad that it has helped you. I know it's a very tough thing to get motivated in the beginning. To do it, day in, day out. It can be quite a grind in the beginning. I enjoy it now, but maybe not today. No, I'm enjoying myself. Doing a hard thing, a really, really hard thing occasionally can be really good. And in 2016, when I was losing, that's when I lost from 207 down to 157, so like 50 pounds that year. I told myself I'm going to set a personal best for steps every month. And I did that. And it motivated me getting those badges. And it was something that it just taught me something about myself. Actually, it also, I think, helped me to be more consistent with my steps, because on a day where I would get like 20,000, I was like, oh, well, that makes 14,000 seem really easy. And then that year, the most I got, sorry, my back is, I don't know how to make it feel better. I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. Personal best, that was something I could control. That was the point. I love the badges, but mainly just being able to control it, right? The scale, you can't control. I mean, over time it will go down if you're consistent, but, Jay, I did stretch already. I actually did sit down and try to stretch out my back and stuff right before this. But my hope is that you guys will see. I care deeply, deeply, deeply about getting this well dug. I really, really, really want us to hit this goal. Thank you, Ezra. That's my son commenting. He wants me to stretch. That's a sweet boy. So my hope is that you guys can see how much this means to me. Hopefully it will give you confidence to put your confidence in Kinship United. They are a fantastic organization. Oh man, my speech is going. They're a fantastic organization. They no money goes to administrative costs. All the money goes exactly where you direct it. They have donors who specifically take care of their administrative costs. That's how they don't have to deal with that. That was always a concern of mine when donating to charities. Because you look at some of the charities, it's like, geez Louise, you're paying your CEO like $1 million, and it made me like, oh, that just frustrated me. But then, since then I've learned more about like the reasoning behind that. But anyway, the point is, Kinship United, they're a small organization, but they get stuff done. If you're wondering, like, will they really dig this well? Yes, they will. Go to their website, kinshipunited.org, and type in Lodwar, Lodwar, and you can see where they dug the well. They've actually got video footage of that happening. That was a project that I donated to, and I loved it. Just the idea. Like, I think they said $38 got you 1 foot of the well dug, like down 1 foot. And I can't remember how deep the well was and all that they needed to drill, but they did it by feet. And if I was a better fundraiser person, I would have asked for that information, but I forgot. So the point is, I donated to that back then, and then to see now that those kids, they have a well, and I had a small part, I think I was only able to donate 1 foot, like $38, which to me at the time seemed tiny, insignificant, whatever. But it was just something that it made an impact on me, to just know that I did help make a change in the world. Like every person, I know it's like, seems like, maybe things, things that you try, little things don't matter, they do matter, that it changes people's lives because people get together and do big things. So thank you guys for donating. If you could also go to the donation page and then click on the share button so that you could share it on your Facebook page, that would be awesome. Thank you, Mr. BB, for making the donation. I appreciate that. Glad you got off your stair machine. Marietta, you said deep breaths. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good. That helped. Thank you, Marietta. Need to be breathing deeply. I am doing the no salt, the potassium. I've been trying to lick that off my hand occasionally, and then drink a bunch of water afterwards, and then also salt. And also, you guys, please feel free to ask me any questions about intermittent fasting, walking, mindset, weight loss, all that stuff. I'm quite happy to help, and it'll distract me. So, thank you. Marietta, thank you. I appreciate that. It just, oh man, it really, it's motivating me to see those numbers climbing. 4,300, well, I forgot the number, 22.90, and now I've got 40.3 miles. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling it, and then I've got 93,512. So anyway, so if you guys have any questions, or just ask me anything at all, like if you're curious about my life. So Mary Lou, if you just joined us and you didn't hear, 93,555. It is an amazing amount of pain. No, it's not. I mean, I've had 3 babies, and with at least one of them, it was completely natural. Sometimes the epidural, I went through. Anyway, the point is, childbirth is rough. This is very similar, just because it keeps going, and there's no baby at the end of it. But hopefully, there will be a well at the end of it. That's what I keep telling myself. At the end of this, I hope enough people are inspired to donate, and that we'll get to our goal by midnight tonight, and then it makes it all completely worth it. And I'm so glad that I did it this way, because otherwise I would not have stuck with it. Oh my gosh, because I remember when I got to 40,000 steps, like back in the day, 2016, I was like, okay, I'm done with this whole personal best thing. Like, this is getting out of control. Too much time, effort, all that stuff. But I mean, it did teach me some stuff, but I got to a point where I was like, okay, I didn't really think step goals would really teach me anything, but man, this one has. So if you're looking for some life lessons, walk 100,000 steps in a single day and see what you learn, because you learn some stuff about yourself. Okay, mindset though. You said, Marietta, tell us more about the mindset. Okay, so it is a fantastic book. Okay, thank you so much, Guru. Thank you for donating. And you love coffee. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for watching Coffee. We have such a good time over there. Okay, so mindset. Let's talk about that. so appropriate, right? Carol Dweck's book, Mindset. Can you guys hear me okay? There's like a band playing somewhere. Anyway, so here's what I used to think about, like, kind of like talent, or, but basically, some people are just born good at stuff, right? And then other people just are never going to be good, no matter how hard they try at something. And then, really though, it's all about the right mindset. So you can have basically two different kinds of mindsets. One is a fixed mindset, and one is a growth mindset. And this actually ties into weight loss really, really well. So a fixed mindset says things like, I'm overweight, I'm fat, I'll always be fat, and you just have that kind of mindset, like, I am a fat person, okay? You identify yourself as a fat person, as in that's your permanent state of being, okay? But Dad wants to know how many steps I'm at. 93,904. So growth mindset, however, says that you can change, that you can get better, that you can change your life, and it basically just takes practice. Okay, so what fixed mindset does is it keeps you stuck. Okay, if you're stuck doing something, and I've certainly found this to be true, when I get stuck, when I don't make improvements with something that I want to improve on, it's because I feel like I just don't have it, like I don't have that natural, like Michelangelo. I think it was Michelangelo. Michelangelo was the person they talked about. Hey, San, thank you for joining us. I'm in pain, but I've got 93,900 and 94,000 steps and 40.5 miles in the books. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go back to mindset. So fixed mindset, basically, it means you won't try at things, not for long, because you'll just think, that just means, like, for example, if you draw a picture and you suck at it, okay, if it looks horrible, you may give up and say, well, I'm just not an artist. You think that Michelangelo, he was just a genius, and he just picked up a pen one day and he, drew all these amazing things. Not true. The people who really, are just amazing, at their craft, whatever it is, they had tons and tons of hours that they put into it. If you look at like their early work, it's not that special, okay? It's just they put in the time. But that goes back to then, like, why would you put in the time? It's all about mindset. If you really believe I can get better, then here's what happens. You put in the work, which will then change the wiring in your brain so that you will get better. Like drawing, for example, daily practice in drawing. And I did this as an experiment because I love to draw and I want to get better at it. And lately I've not been devoting as much time as I want to. But the point is, when I started drawing every day, even though I and I had read that book, and I thought, the first day after I drew something, I thought, oh, that's not that good. So I don't have that natural talent, right? And so, I almost gave up. I almost said, well, because look around at all these artists. They're amazing. They're amazing. And why should I even try, right? Because I'll never be that good. But here's the thing. Go back and look at that artist's early work. And Instagram is a great place to test this theory out. Go look at any amazing artist who has posted their art on Instagram for a really long time. Go look at the stuff that they posted, unless they've deleted it. Some artists will do that because they're like embarrassed. But go back and look, and you'll be surprised. Their first stuff was not good, but you know what? They just believed, I'm going to be a better artist. It just takes practice. So the same thing with weight loss. Like, if you feel like, I'm just always going to be fat, you're going to prove yourself right, because you won't practice it. You'll think, this just proves it. That first time you go off plan, and then you just think, well, that just proves it that I can't do this. no, you can. You're not special, basically. Nobody is exempt from this. You can either be in a fixed mindset or you can be in a growth mindset. If you Google growth versus fixed mindset, then you can see it's a good, because my brain is not working the best right now as far as like what exactly all the differences were. But basically, talent is not inborn, not really. If you look at any kind of prodigy, like I think one example was Beethoven. His father was a composer, so by the time Beethoven, they always talk about Beethoven was already composing by the age of whatever. That's because he had been under his dad's wing, and his dad was showing him how to compose. It's not that he was born knowing how to compose. So the point is, we all start somewhere, and it's all about growth versus fixed mindset. Basically, if you want to fix your mindset, if you got mindset problems, read Mindset by Carol Dweck, Dweck. You can go to my website, 6milestosupper.com/resources if you want to. That is an affiliate link on that one. But what I was adding is there are other books there that I've listed that really helped me with mindset. So if you want to read one of those, read Mindset, because that's the best one. But there are other ones out there too that are really good. And I always found it was helpful just to read a couple of different books about that kind of thing, because then you really start to research to back it up, and then it can help really something, the beliefs, reinforce. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I thought Michelangelo was a nunchuck wielding Ninja Turtle. Jay, are you trying to I don't know if my son Ezra is moderating comments or if that's just my husband being silly. So, okay, Plain Jane, you're amazing. Way to go, you got this. Thank you so much. Jay, if you could go over to my website on the back end and update that amount, because I want people to see that we're making progress. Because I think back then it was like at 1,000 or something. And see, it's like one step at a time, 1 pound at a time, $1 at a time. We're getting there. Kiwi Do, you're from Las Vegas. Love your videos. They help fill out with OMAD. Well, awesome. Thank you, Kiwi Do. Sorry. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I hope that they're always helpful. That's always my goal, is to say, what did I struggle with? And, and then I also base it on your questions in the comment section. Please always let me know if you've got any suggestions on that. I'm happy to, make videos on those topics. Okay, that is. Okay, so I guess my 9-year-old is moderating. Probably my husband has other business to attend to. Let's see, we're homeschoolers, so I don't know, maybe he's checking writing or something. How many steps are you at? Oh, Shannon Clark. Are you the Shannon Clark I went to school with, or are you a different Shannon Clark? Did you go to East Hall High? Or East Hall Middle? Did we play softball together? I'm just wondering. Okay, how many steps am I at? 94,693. Okay, and that's 40.8 miles. So, it's a different Shannon Clark. She was a really nice person, but I bet you're a really nice person too. So yeah, so we've, so far, we've raised $4,328.20, and I've walked 40 miles today, 40.8 miles, which is 94,741. And I appreciate every one of you who has done anything at all. The donating, I think I'm emphasizing the wrong syllable there, but the sharing is crucial, you guys. It really helps. That's when really the thing starts to move, when people share it on their own Facebook pages and on their own Instagram. It really moves the needle. So thank you for that. Let's see. Sansan, where's the pain? Well, feet, back. I Actually, my feet were hurting earlier, but I think they're kind of just numb now. My back, yeah, it's pretty much my back now. It's like just my mid back. It was like right there in my lower back. Deep breaths. Okay, pain is weakness leaving the body. Okay. Thank you, Susan. You're so sweet. Thank you, and thank you, Susan, for donating. Really appreciate it. Okay. Okay, it's on a widget, Jay, on the right sidebar. So you have to go in there under customize widget, and then sidebar, right sidebar. Okay, and it's the first text box. Okay. Sansan, yes. Am I inside a mall? No, I'm at a park, but I realize that I have a really good signal here if I stay under this concrete thing, and added bonus, it keeps me out of the sun, which I felt was probably prudent because, I mean, I do have sunscreen somewhere, like in the car maybe, but it was just easier to stay in the shade, and it's cooler under here. Okay, so, oh, I'm a beast. Thank you, Susan. I don't know, let's see. I'm not sure what you said before, but did it say, okay, I see now. You missed a word. I'm a beast. Beast mode. I'm a tired beast, but I'm still trucking right along. Okay. So, whoa, yeah, you're awesome. Oh, thanks. All day, Mom. I'll sleep all tonight. I certainly hope so, right? I don't know. I bet you really in a lot of pain. I don't know. Y'all, when I was talking to Jay about this the other day, I was like, or last night especially, I was like, I really don't know what on earth to expect with this. Like, will I be tired? Will it be like a piece of cake? I kind of thought it was going to be a piece of cake. I mean, not that I didn't want a challenge. I chose 100,000 steps because I saw that was a Fitbit badge. I was like, hey, I want me one of those because y'all know how I love badges. But and I saw that other people had done it. I was like, okay, so I can do this. But I thought it won't be that hard, right? Like, it can't be that hard. Just, longer day. That's pretty much what I was thinking. Not reality for me. And y'all, I'm pretty tough. Like, as far as like I can get through pain pretty well, but this has really made me respect. Did y'all know pedestrianism was a thing? Like, people walk, like back in the 1800s, I think it was. The aristocrats would pit their footmen against each other, and they walked next to the carriages. It was like they would bet on whose footmen could go the longest. Okay, so M. Valentine, keep it up, Kayla. What you're doing is truly extraordinary, bravo. Well, thank you. My hope is that people will look at this and they'll say, that charity must be pretty awesome for her to want to do this to herself, and it is. Okay, they're amazing. They're gonna do an awesome thing when they drill the well in Jezza, and when they asked me to raise these funds, I mean I said yes, and I realize now how I'm in awe. I'm certainly really respect now the hard job of fundraising. It had to get me really far out of my comfort zone. So I can't remember where I was going with that, but oh right. So my point was, I hope that this will serve as motivation for anybody out there. If you're having trouble getting your steps, because I know like it can be painful, and I think I said this on an earlier video. Okay, I said this on an earlier video that this reminds me of the pain I used to feel when I was 222 pounds, the backache, especially like when we would go somewhere, So my point is, this is also an exercise in empathy. Yes, it helps the time pass so much, Sansan. So thank y'all so much for joining me right now, because when I got below 14,000, I was on my Facebook. I was on live there. My family was on there. And my sister's in labor right now. So it's been a crazy day. But yes, y'all hanging out here with me, I appreciate it so much. Hey, Carol, that's my mother-in-law, y'all, Carolyn Cox. She's amazing. She has been so awesome. She's been sharing this. She's been praying for me. She's been making sure that I'm not gonna really damage my body or something. I don't know what yum was. But anyway, thank you for joining us, and thank you for donating. Sanson, that's the thing. Right now, I'm not near any ibuprofen. I don't know which way do you pronounce it, but we always call it ibuprofen. But that's in the camper, and we're not near the camper right now. We're like a 10-minute drive to the camper. I'm here at this park. Seemed like a good idea at the time. No, it is beautiful. And it's got a nice shade. Otherwise, I would be in a casino parking lot. That's where I got like the first, I don't know how many steps that I got. The first bulk of it was in the casino parking lot where they have an RV campground area. But it's basically a parking lot. And the point is, it worked out really well because I woke up at midnight tonight. So y'all, I've been up since midnight, which means I've been up for 16 hours now. Walking. So, yeah, walking for 16 hours. Yeah, right at it. I was wondering how y'all were asking how long was this going to take. Somebody said it was going to take a lot shorter, but I got news for them. I don't walk that fast. Okay, let's see. Okay. If the body truly loves hardship, this is a mad toward love affair for the ages. Oh, Susan. Thanks for making me laugh right now. I mean, I don't know. Did you write that just now, or is that a famous quote that I'm just totally making myself look ignorant because I don't know it? Sorry. My kid is supposed to be on here moderating comments and probably posting the donation link, but he's now talking to his grandma, so. Okay. Henrietta, hey. Okay, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm okay, Henrietta. Thanks for checking on me. I've got 95,650 steps, and I'm doing okay, basically. I'm tired, and I'm sore. I'm in a little bit of pain, but I'm okay. I can keep going. You know, that's the thing. It's just one step in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, you know. And over time, it's adding up, you know. Like, what a lesson, right? Like, you can't think about the 100,000 steps that you got to do at the beginning of the day, because otherwise you will feel overwhelmed, or at least that's how I felt. Last night I was feeling overwhelmed, but then I said, you know, I'm just going to take it 10,000 steps at a time, because I do that. I even do 14,000 steps at a time, but I thought 10,000 at a time, sit down, rest, and that's what I've done, except for at 70,000 after that, I really found that I was super sore, and that's when the pain started. But it's okay now. I've taken a couple of not long breaks, just enough to one time I took my shoes off, another time I put my shoes back on. I have my shoes on right now because they only have porta-johns here, and I wasn't walking barefoot into the porta-john. So, okay, anyway. But yes, to update you further, so Henrietta, 95,788 steps, which is 41.3 miles, and we have raised, at last count, I don't know if somebody could look at the donation page and tell me. I can't remember the number that we had. Somebody will post it though. Thank you. Let's see. In Valentine, yes, absolutely. Today I walked my 6 miles for the first time because thank you. You kept missing the goal, so thank you, Kayla. Well, thank you. I hope that, and that was something that it really taught me, when I would set those personal bests, because 6 miles, for a while, it seemed tough, just mentally, man, when are my steps ever going to end? And I mean, we still occasionally, oh, when are these steps going to end? You know, just occasionally. But when I started setting those personal bests, it put it in perspective. Like, oh, 14,000 is not that hard, right? Okay, so, yeah, Susan, yeah, it's going to be cake after day. I want some cake. I would love some cake right now. I've not eaten yet today, so I'm really not hungry though. Oh man, if anything, I feel less hungry now than I normally would. Oh, and I need coffee, but I'm not here to complain. Those orphans, you know what? If anybody has anything to complain about, it's the orphans and the widows, right? They've had a lot of things happen to them that they did not ask for, and they have to walk out in the heat, and they have to walk through dangerous, like it puts them at risk for human trafficking, child trafficking, because you know they have to walk out there every day unattended. You know, like that's their reality. Okay, and it's just I want so bad for this well to get dug, so that I can rest easy knowing like that's one less kid that's got to go through that, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. Sansan, you said changing socks for these long walks is important. Well, Sansan, where were you? No, I didn't know that. You might have said that before. I can't remember, but I haven't changed my socks. I did take my shoes off, which actually felt really good. But now I'm so close. I'm so close that I can't sit down now. I can't take off my shoes. Okay, $4,353.66. Oh, I am so thrilled with that, you guys. Thank you so much. That any amount that you can give or did give, thank you. Even if you feel like it maybe was a drop in the bucket, it was a major deal. Okay, major. It's critical. Every single dollar is critical. So thank you. Oh, you're in. Oh, well done. You can do this. I've sent my special angel help. Well, thank you, Henrietta. I need some angels right now because I'm getting close to the end of my goal. I was really, I said midnight. I was really hoping that maybe we could get the money raised. Shoot, let's be honest, I was hoping that the money would be raised before I even started today. But I tell you what, though, every time there's another donation that rolls in, it has boosted me every single time. So thank you guys, and thank you for watching me. I don't know what this is going to look like when I get back and I try to do the closed captionings for it because I don't know how coherent I'm being. But if anybody has questions about intermittent fasting or anything at all, anything to get my mind off of my back pain right now, that'd be great. Like I will talk your ear off about pretty much any topic. So you just let me know how I can be of assistance. Maybe I'll just start telling my life story on here. I don't know. I'm in Omaha. Did I say that? It's a really pretty town. Never been through here, and it's nice. It's a beautiful city. And Council Bluffs is also a neat little town just across the Missouri River. It's a border town. Geography is a funny thing, right? Like, it's just one of those things you learn about it in school and you memorize stuff. And now, I can identify states and stuff, but as far as cities, I am pretty ignorant. So I didn't really know, like, Omaha's right on the border between here and Iowa. But anyway, oh gosh, well, let's see. I'm just going to keep talking about donating. Let's see. I will tell you the story of, I've lost her name. Creighton campus is very nice. Oh, I have to check that out. I can't think of her name right now. I've got her specific name on my Instagram at Kayla M. Cox. it's so this girl at 6 years old, her dad was a fisherman, and he was on Lake Victoria, and his boat turned over and he died. And so at 6 years old, she was orphaned, and she came to Jezza Kinship. She just wandered in. She'd been scrounging trash, looking for food. She was starving. She was covered in jiggers, and they immediately took her in, took care of her, and now 5 years later, she's a kid with lots of hope. She's getting an education. You know, her life could have been totally different, but Jezza Kinship took her in, and Jezza Kinship needs a well. So I really want to get Jezza Kinship a well, basically. And you guys, you're helping, and you're doing it, and so thank you. Oh, Plain Jane Day, you're getting on your mini trampoline, gonna walk the rest of the way in with you. Thank you. Oh, you're born and raised in Nebraska. Oh, how neat is that? It is beautiful here. Can you guys see? Sorry, I'm showing you like the unattractive part when I'm just walking around in here. Nebraska. I wonder what part of Nebraska did you say? But it's really, really beautiful here. This whole, like we were in Illinois, went from Illinois to Hannibal, Missouri, and then we drove here. So, but it's beautiful. Like every place is so different. Okay, like we were driving through Illinois, and it was just cornfields and soybean fields for miles, and it's so flat. And it was neat, right? And then we drove through Missouri, and there's all these vistas, and it's amazing. Now, I haven't really driven through Nebraska much, but it's so beautiful so far here, especially Omaha. Okay, let's see. Oh, Plain Jane Day, your name is Amy. Okay, thank you so much for encouraging me. Okay, Marietta. Maybe, Lincoln. So Lincoln, right, is just below here. I don't know. It's kind of south of here. Am I right on that? I don't know. I might be totally wrong. Okay, Marietta, maybe you could tell the story of your decision to try the RV life. Okay. That's a good question. Or a good story. So 4 years ago, a friend of mine was talking about this thing, this Facebook group that she was a part of. It was called Full-Time Families, but basically the whole idea of it was full-time RVing to show your kids America. And you know, most of these people are homeschoolers, obviously, and I just thought that's interesting, right? I never really heard of that idea before, but at the time I had a 2-year-old. Okay, so we put it on the back burner. Meanwhile, my husband's broker is, she retired basically, and she and her husband did it. They kind of retired a little bit early, and they decided to go out RVing full time on the road in an RV. And they pointed out the reason they went ahead and did it when they did it was because they ran into so many people who would say, you know, we always planned to go do that, you know, to go see America. But, you know, and then the story would go, the husband got sick, or the wife got sick, or the husband died, or the wife died, or, you know, they just got, you know, what they felt like was too old to do it. So then, okay, so another thing you should know about me and my husband is we're scanners, which means we'll stick with something for a little while, like as far as jobs, okay? Like my husband, he was in the Marine Corps, then he sold cars, and he does really great at everything he does. We had a videography business for a while, and a website design business, and then he did basically a Google search engine evaluator job, worked from home, and then after that he became a realtor. But through all that, we realized we're never taking any vacations. Like, these jobs they're great, they're fantastic, but great opportunities, but they kept us tied down to one location. We wanted to see the world. So basically we're out here and we're figuring it out as we go. But thank you, San, for sharing this. We are I don't know what number we're at, but thank you for posting it again. I appreciate it so much. So anyway, basically, we just said, we're reading all these books and stuff too, that basically it's talking about action. You're never going to be ready, right? If you just say, well, we're going to wait until when, to really do it. We could tell that about ourselves. We would just never do it. So we just decided to do it, and so we did. We sold our house, we bought an RV, and that's what we've been doing for the past 4.5 months. And I love it, and he loves it too. So maybe that kind of answers it. Okay. I'm almost there. Yeah, let's see. 97,113 steps, which is 41.9 miles. Man, I should have waited just a few more minutes. So 41.9 miles so far today. Oh man, I'm so tired and so sore, but I'm just gonna keep going. Just keep going, right? Just keep swimming. That's what Dory would say. There's a woman that named Dory that's on here sometimes. So thank you for that encouragement, Sterling. Okay. Beverly, you asked how many steps have I done? So 97,180 and 41.9 miles. Henrietta, your family came from Lincoln in England. Oh, is there a Lincoln in England? Interesting. Okay, so 43.79.30. I feel like that's higher. Let me pretend like that's higher if it's not. I can't remember the numbers, but I'm still so grateful. Okay, so yeah, okay. Woohoo! Celebrate. Okay. Yes, it helped distract me a lot. You guys seriously have no idea. When I'm here on the live thing, it makes it bearable. When I'm just left to my own devices, I'm like, okay, it's just, this distracts me. It's like when you're having a baby. If you can just, kind of distract yourself, get your mind off the pain. Pain's a funny thing. I mean, it's real, right? But it is mental. Like it can grind on you, on your mental state, which is maybe one thing about weight loss too that helps. Because when I was overweight, my back was hurting all the time. My knees were hurting all the time, and now they don't. So, sorry, you guys. I'm getting a little emotional. I think I've heard this happens to people when they've done a lot of exercising. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Beverly, you say, I hope you're not hurting tomorrow. Yeah, I hope I'm not either. I read some people talking about they feel awesome in the days following, but now that I remember, the way they worded it was the days following. So maybe that means there's some recuperation time. But what's really funny is because we're RVing, my husband and I were sitting there a few days ago talking about, well, what are we going to do on Saturday? We're going to stay where we're at. We're going to try to get on up the road because we're going to Ash Falls next. And so I said, I looked it up. I think I'll be fine. But I think I didn't really look up, people, maybe I just didn't look at what they were saying. I think I just thought I would be fine, but I think I'm going to be pretty sore. Okay. Jay, you come carry me. Or Ezra, is that you? I don't know which person is asking me these funny things. Oh, Marietta, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means the world to me. It really does. These kids, in that part of the world, the money we spend on like a meal at Chick-fil-A is like life changing to them. It's something we don't even think about, but to them it changes their life, and it will change their country's direction too, because these kids are going to be able to have an education. Because that's the thing, right? When they have access to clean water, then they can go to school because they're not having to walk all day to get water and come back, and they're not getting sick from the water that they went and got that was not clean. And so, they're able to then focus on being a kid and getting an education, which will mean that as they grow up, they will be a well-educated adult, which then means that they will be able to educate their community, and that means that they will change their governments, because that's how it happens. It's not, so it's from the inside out, right? And Kinship United is doing this thing to get them started on the right path. Okay, so let's see. Of course, you pinched all our names for town when you cross from Plymouth. I'm so sorry we did that, Henrietta. Will you ever forgive us? There are a lot of places, right? That, now that I think about it, can't think of any offhand, but I remember always thinking that, like, oh man, there's so many towns. Sterling, thank you for that encouragement. Okay, I'm so excited that I'm able to inspire you guys to walk more. Most days, walking is the thing that makes me feel really good. And this, I will look back on it with joy, I'm sure, and I've learned a lot today. But, at this point, 97,715 steps, which is 42.1 miles. So, and then we've raised, now I can't remember the thing, 43.79. So, let's see. Sterling, you're walking right there with you. You're in my Christ. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate your prayers. I do. They work. I know if people hadn't been praying for me, I would have probably quit a long time ago. I would have just been like, it's just too hard. I tried really hard, but I couldn't do it. But I can feel it, so thank you guys. New York comes from York in England. Now that's a good example, Henrietta. Yorkshire pudding. I really don't know what that is, but that's a thing, right? An English thing. Sorry. Let's see. Deanna Leftberry, way to go. Kayla, you're an inspiration. So thank you guys. I'm so glad that I can, in some small way, inspire you. I'm going to pick up this spoon. I had stepped on it and felt guilty because I stepped on it. I didn't throw the spoon down, but it was sitting there, and I thought, I don't need to, make a mess. So, okay. Stock up Epsom salts. Actually, I've got like a 10-pound bag of it waiting on me at home. There's the other part of that spoon. Oh, I know. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Epsom salts are definitely on the menu tonight, and I'm not going to eat them, but I'm going to soak as much of my body in it as I can, which will actually kind of be a challenge. If you know anything about RVs, they don't have tubs, but we do have a bowl that I've got my eye on. Okay, Darlene, I'm really in the home stretch. You're such a great person doing this for the kids. Well, thank you, Darlene. It's one of those things. I feel like I'm very blessed, and I hope that I can, do something, to make the world a better place, basically. So let's see. And those kids deserve it. Okay, they deserve that well, so much. Yorkshire pudding is a bit like your popovers. Okay, you know, popovers, they kind of were very popular there for a while, but I don't know that I've ever had one, actually. Oh, one, you're beautiful, amazing, and don't know what Yorkshire pudding is on either. Yeah, look, I've got my shoes on. I did it. Could you see that? I hope you could. I don't know if any of y'all saw my Instagram post, but I looked at my Fitbit last night, and based on its calculations, now these shoes, after I get done walking today, have over 900 miles on them because I got them on Mother's Day. So, okay, 98,000, and that's 42.3. So we're getting there, right? We are getting there. Don't sit down, Caleb. I see this park bench. It's just mocking me over there right now. It's like, come lie down on me. You've got plenty of time, right? Oh, I feel like if I lay down, I'm not going to be getting back up for quite some time, though. So, hey, did I tell you guys? I weighed 139.6 this morning. That's the first time I've seen 130s this whole weight loss journey. I'm super duper stoked about it. It's been, well, I was in my teenage years when I was down to 130 something. I really can't remember what I was down to at that point. Okay, probably when I was like 17. Yeah, 900 miles. I go through the shoes. Well, actually, I don't go through the shoes. I think you're supposed to change them like at 300 to 500 miles. I think that was the thing. And now these have held in there really, really good. They've got the tread. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to maintain here. The tread on them has worn down quite a bit now on certain parts. My strike pattern, is that what you call it? Okay. It's batter cooked in the oven and is crispy and gorgeous. Oh, well. Now I want some Yorkshire pudding. Okay, Darlene, 130 pounds. Thank you. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Hey, Ezra, if you're still watching this, my battery, I don't know if it's going to hold out because it's at 17%. So I don't know, you guys. I hope my battery will hang in there until we can finish this out. If not, I'll definitely come back on after I get my 100,000 in. Okay. Oh yeah, they're like here. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, like fried apple pie. Man, fried apple pie sounds good too. Y'all are, if I could feel hunger right now, I think I'd be pretty hungry, but oh gosh, I don't feel at all hungry. Let's see. Oh, I'm at 98, 373. Have a drink, your mouth looks dry. Oh, but Henrietta, if I go over there, I'm going to pause my steps. Oh, big BTB, hey! I haven't seen you in a while. I mean, we've never seen each other in real life, but I feel like I haven't seen your comments much. Is that a thing? So for those of you just joining us, I have 98,428 steps. And that translates into 42.4 miles. We are 43% of the way to our goal. We've raised 4,300 and something. I can't remember now. Maybe somebody could go check the donation page. Oh, we're there another percent. $4,430.58. Wanda, No, I can't take a break. I know my body well enough at this point to know once I sit down, y'all, it's gonna be hard to get back up. And there's a hill. There's a hill between here and there. But you guys, $4,430.58. It makes it all worth it, okay? Like, all the pain, totally worth it, okay? Because these kids need that well, and I've only got a few more steps left, and so thank you. And hopefully we'll get the rest of the money raised, and that will be awesome. If you can share the donation link on your own Facebook page, just mainly, here's the goal: get as many people to look at this fundraiser as possible, and because it's all about what will it's just a numbers game, okay? It's like sales. If you've ever been in sales, it's just about asking enough people. So thank you guys so much. It is so critical. Like, every donation. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let's see. Okay, the thing is still going, but my face froze. So I'm going to take that as a sign to say that my battery is dying. So I'm going to walk up here. I'm going to keep the thing on, but Ezra or Jay, if you're listening, I'm going to need that phone. I'm going to go live again. I don't know if... Oh! Hey, that helped maybe? Man, oh, there's a hill. Look at this hill. Does that look like a huge hill to you guys? It feels like a huge hill. It looks like it's never going to end. Mini work, so I won't watch these live videos until later today. So my prediction is the donations will keep rolling in. Well, I hope you're right, Henrietta. I really do. That's what my prayer is. My hope, my prayer is that people will just see it and feel led to get these kids as well. Good, so y'all can still hear me. That's good. Let me see what kind of... I'm at 14%. I don't think it's going down that fast. Like, I think it's okay still. So I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to walk over. I guess I'll finish my steps over in the parking lot next to our car. That's flat. Come on. That's it, Henrietta. You tell me, right? This is not a huge steep hill. It is a flat little thing. I'm in Nebraska. That's why we picked Nebraska. We thought there were no hills here. There are hills in Nebraska, in case you were ever wondering. Oh. Okay, so, all right. Dad's coming. Oh, right, so my son said Dad's coming, so, okay, so, yeah, you guys, thank you for your encouragement and for keeping me laughing and all this, because I tell you what, 98,884 steps, that is great. 42.6 miles. Hi there.
Hi.
Okay, so, but here's the thing, Jay. We need to make like, it's 14%, and I've got probably, let's see, 10 minutes, 11 minutes worth of, can't do the stairs, there's some stairs. That ain't happening today, okay? Not happening. Okay, yeah, I've got this. Now there's a downward ramp, and I'm kind of scared of it too a little bit. Like, oh, wouldn't that be a thing? If I like fell and twisted my ankle or something. Oh, it's down at the thing. Oh, can you?
Over there?
Yeah, I guess I could go down that hill again, but I really don't want to go. So, 4,456.22. You guys, we're getting so close to halfway there. So thank you so much for donating. 100%, again, 100% of the funds go straight to this well. No money is taken out for administrative costs. Kinship United has specific donors who specifically donate for administrative costs. That's what they feel led to give for, and so that's what they do. So, Diana, you're such a great role model for your kids. I bet they're so proud of you. Oh, well, thank you. That's another thing that I want to show them, is that you can do hard things for a good cause, and it's worth it. I mean, I might be whining a bit here with my back aches and all that stuff, but it's okay. It's okay to hurt, right? It's okay. You just got to keep walking. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, glad you could help. Thank you all so much for helping. Your donations are crucial. They're critical. They're awesome. They help. Repeat, light and airy like a fairy. Light and airy like a fairy. Okay, I think that helps. Light and airy like a fairy. Yeah, so, okay, y'all. I'm on the home stretch right now. 99,146. So we are almost there. We are almost there. We sure are. So, you'll feel so good, you will not hurt. I think you're right, Wanda. I really do think I'm going to feel pretty good after all this is over. I think certainly it's got to be good for my body. I'm doing all this fasted, too. So, I mean, because it's not even supper time yet. What are you talking about, right? So, and this has been an interesting experiment. You guys know how I love experiments. But, you know, I feel like probably I have held out just as well fasted as I would have otherwise. Like, I think even if I had woke up this morning and had a big breakfast, I think I would have probably still felt the same way as far as tiredness and all this goes. So, is there a VeggieTales about just keep walking? Because that's awesome, if so. Oh, well, my son knows what you're talking about. Henrietta, you're making me laugh. It's 11 p.m. in UK and I'm in bed. Oh, so you're hanging out with us late into the night. Most of the time, I can't make it past 9. 100,000 steps. That's what, yep, I'm at 99,309 steps right now. So I've only got 700, almost fell on a rock. I've only got 700 more to go. And I'm in some pain, I'll be honest. But now that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's getting at least more manageable. Because I know, it's like, okay, pretty soon, I'll be done. And then I will just, I will have done what I said I was going to do. And so that's something, right? Thank you so much for those of you who have donated. We've raised so far $4,456.22. I appreciate that so much. I'm telling you what, those $10 donations, they are in Jezza, Uganda. They're orphans and those widows. They're going to get a well, and that well will change their lives. Right now they have to walk 6 miles every day to get fresh water, and it's from a river that I would never ever want to put my face in. But anyway, the point is, if we get this well funded, that won't be their reality anymore. Their reality will be they have access to fresh water readily available. So thank you for donating. And if you could, go to the donation page and click the share button and share it wherever you have an account, Facebook, whatever the options are. If you know of a specific person who really has a heart to get fresh water to people, or to stop human trafficking, because that's a problem too. These kids, when they have to go get water, they're on a dangerous path. They're more at risk for being kidnapped, basically. Let's see. Anyway, the donation link is being posted in the comments section. Thank you so much for donating and for sharing. sharing is crucial, okay? I've learned that through this fundraiser. This is the first fundraiser I've ever attempted, ever. So I used to think that part didn't matter. I thought nobody really sees that, nobody really acts. No, that's when the donations really start to move, is when people start to share it on their page. So thank you. Okay, let's see. 99,605. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, thanks, Espel. Let's see. Hopefully I won't get hit by a truck. Okay, how long has this taken you so far? King Jason asked. So far, what time is it right now? Let's see. I got up at midnight and it's 5:16 right now. So that's like 17 hours. No, yes, 17 hours. Right at. And I did, sit down. Usually at 10,000 step increments, I would sit down. Made sure I was, went to the bathroom and stuff. So that's what I did. Thank you. That said, home stretch, right, you guys? Home stretch. That's right. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, so 99,713 steps. So we are so close, you guys, so close. Yeah, oh, sorry. My son, I think, is doing the coffee show comments, and he got a little confused. My original plan was to get up at 4 a.m., but I was so excited about this that I just said, I just woke up at midnight, and there was no way on earth I was going back at all. Like, there was just no way to sleep. So I just said, all right, I guess I'm getting my steps in. So that's what I did. I got outside. We're staying in a casino, RV campground area, because they're all full up everywhere else here in Omaha, because it is Labor Day weekend and we had no idea. So, because we were just so focused on this fundraiser. So I've inspired you to walk more. You even reached 10,000 steps. That is awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. That is, the emotions are building. I know, right? Yeah, I'll probably cry, you guys. Just fair warning. I might not, but I might. But I appreciate you guys so much. You're awesome, all of you. Everybody who has watched, kept me company. Oh my gosh, you've saved my sanity today. You kept me going, because there were times there where I was like, my head was in the wrong place. I was starting to just feel really, 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 really tired and defeated. Okay, all right, you guys, I'm getting real close now. We're at 9,800 and 99,900. Okay, we are on the last steps. I don't want to cry in front of all you people, because that's just awkward, right? But thank you so much. I super duper appreciate it. I'm gonna cry like a baby, but that's okay, right? Thank you. Oh gosh. Okay. I have 50 more steps, you guys. So thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it. I really do. Alright. We got like 27 more steps. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Very, very, very much. 43.1 miles and 100,000 steps. I think it even says just 100 because it doesn't fit on there, but all I saw was 100. So thank you. Thanks so much. My husband's laughing at me. Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, I gotta calm down. I'm gonna get up. Okay.
Do you want to sit now?
Yes. I'm gonna sit now. Oh gosh. Turn that off. That way. Sorry. Yeah. So, thank you guys. So, yeah. Yes. These are my
Still
kids, you
recording.
guys. Yeah. Say hello to the world.
Hello.
Okay, don't go until he's buckled in. Okay. So,
Mommy, I'm hungry.
my kids are hungry now. Welcome to my life. So thank you guys so much. Is it safe to do that many steps? 4 quarts. It was a lot of pain, but I mean, it was 40. What did I say? Now I can't remember. What was the thing? 43.1 miles. I'm feeling, I mean, I think I'm fine, and I've been fasted actually. The last time I ate was 6:30 last night. So, but it's 5:19 right now, so I think I'm going to have a little bit of an early supper. Give myself, I don't know about eating right now, I don't know, but thank you so much for everything, everybody. Your donation, even if you're sitting there thinking, oh, but I could only donate whatever amount that is, please do it. Please take action on that. It will be absolutely critical. So thank you very, very much. Henrietta, we will hug one day. So thank you guys. We're at $4,558.78. Thank you so much. I'm going to deserve a huge ribeye steak. Well, thanks. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'll be able to eat. But anyway, thank you guys. Love you very much, and I'll see you guys soon.